I'm here with Bob Regan, K12 Director for Adobe Worldwide. Good afternoon, Bob, and welcome to the ECOO conference.
Good to be here.
How's the conference been so far?
The conference is great. Really interesting conversation around 21st century skills. One of the most compelling things on everyone's mind today is the economy. What's happening? What are we going to do? What's going to happen to our budgets? And I think that it invites an opportunity to ask a different question about what are we going to do to change the direction of the economy. Are we ready for the next generation of our students to come into the workforce and really step in and build a new economy? I mean, if we take the manufacturing sector here in Ontario, I heard yesterday like a fifth of the economy here is based on the auto industry. So if the auto industry doesn't rebound in the way that they have in the past, are we ready? Are we ready in terms of the teaching corps that we have today? Are we ready in terms of the teacher colleges and what they're going to have to do? And are we ready to meet the challenges that we're going to see from abroad? Labor is going to go to the places with the most abundant resources and with the cheapest costs. And so, if we think about, another statistic we've heard bounced around a lot here at the conference is about the size of the gifted and talented, quote-unquote, students in India, just based on sheer numbers. You've got the top 20% of students in India being more than the entire student population of the US and Canada. I mean, just think about that. These are going to be really, really smart, well-educated people. So when we talk about 21st century skills, we talk about kind of moving towards a model that's based more on creativity, on innovation, on technology, on collaboration, on critical thinking. It's not just a nice, touchy-feely kind of thing to do. I think it's critical for us if we're going to reinvest in our economy and see us make the transition from the old economy to the new economy, to invest in education in a way that is founded on 21st century skills. That's been a big conversation here at ECOO. It's a big takeaway for me.
Well, it's an interesting point you make, and you spoke in your session, your keynote this morning, about your career path now and mine as well. They didn't exist several years ago, and here we basically created our own jobs. My wife actually still wonders what I do for a living.
Yeah, I know. So does my mom. But I think that at the same time, that process of the economy changing really started accelerating in the 60s, and now the jobs that my children will have when they leave school as a 6 and 8-year-old, they do not exist today. They could become doctors, but it's very likely that they will do something that we haven't even thought of.
For us veterans in the industry, it's about adapting. And, hence I went back and I did my master's in EdTech at Pepperdine, which really augmented my expertise and was the inspiration for the MindShare Learning Report. And, that notion of lifelong learning is very much here today. Would you agree?
Yeah. I mean, I think that when we're thinking about critical thinking and the importance of creativity, you're not talking about creativity in the context of I know about music and I know about the arts, although those are very important and they have relevance here. But it's about the ability to tackle a challenge that is unfamiliar, research, and apply solutions to it. The challenges that our students are going to be facing in their lifetimes are challenges that are not established, that we haven't seen before, where there aren't well-trodden paths for them to follow. So we're going to need that kind of innovation that helps us get to that place. Creativity is core to developing.
Well, certainly some exciting times to have ahead.
Exciting in both the good and the unnerving.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Well, enjoy the rest of the conference and safe travels back to LA.
Thank you so much.